Okay, so this is just a quick training video to kind of get you a little information here, teach you some things. Now, here on the website in the middle it says teach someone to fish. This is our blog, and I would encourage you that in your spare time go through and read these articles. These articles are put here in part for our clients and really in part for us in the company, so we can, those joining us don't know enough that they would like to know about content marketing, Google Ads, or whatever they can learn. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you two things in particular. First is the 150-point website evaluation. This is a worksheet. It's a long tool. Go ahead and download it. You just have to fill in your information at the bottom just like anyone else would, and just download the website evaluation worksheet. Now, the nice thing about this is that it goes through and you'll learn about all the things that we look at when it comes to evaluating a website and all the things that are necessary to make a website really productive. But the other one that I want to show you here is over on page 2. Nope, right here. My bad. I overshot. 12 common website sicknesses. Now, the reason we're going to go through this real quickly is because this is some important stuff. If you come across somebody who has a website and, if you learn these most common problems with a website, most of them you'll be able to help them with. Now, the first one is outdated design. A lot of websites, let's go to this, I'm going to go to Plumbers Near Me, and I'm going to say, not very many of them show up here. So you can tell that a lot of the plumbers in this area don't really have very good websites. Lanier Plumbing, they've got actually a pretty decent website. It's current, it's up to date, copyright 2019, so they're in good shape. Well, let's go right here, and let's go ahead and take a look at these. And let's look at some of these that are way down the list. Able Plumbing, let's take a look at this one. Okay, their website is pretty decent. Yep, it's a newer website. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Not very many websites here, are they? Pintail Plumbing. No reviews. Okay, so this one is a little bit older. We can see that it's a little bit more dated. Doesn't have a footer down here. No copyright information. So this is a website that definitely fits the not quite as new. It's probably older. A lot of times, you know what an outdated design looks like. You've seen older, newer websites. You've seen new websites. You know what they look like. Now, one of the biggest things, slow loading time, you may not notice unless you pull it up on your on your computer, and it takes forever to load. You think you're back in days of dial-up. That's a good sign that they need some help. Lack of quality content. Let's go back and look at this one. Notice what's on this page. Few pictures, almost no words. They got their business hours, call now. Nothing about where they're located. Where are these guys? Where are they? Okay, we've got a map shows this is their area, but nothing in print. So, Google isn't going to really even know too well exactly where they're located. And if we look at this back here, you notice they put them at the very bottom because they don't have any address on them whatsoever. Google has no idea where they are. Same way with this one. This one as well. This one as well. These are some things that we can actually show people. Look, you're not showing up. You are showing up in local search, but Google doesn't know exactly where you're located because they don't have an address for you. Scroll back to some of these, you can see you got a 2.7 miles that you can see the distance. They know the distance because they have their address, right? This one here, they don't know the distance. They have no idea what their address is. So that's one thing. Now the other thing, lack of quality content. Everything is driven on the web by words. Even images and audio and video. There are words put in behind that and in descriptions that help the search engines know what is on that page. Now, if we look at this website again, if I hover my mouse over it, nothing pops up. There's this stuff called alt text. Alt text tells what is on the picture. Now, it was designed for people who are blind, because somebody blind coming to this website their reader that they have on the computer is going to read this. It'll read that. We can see that's active, but it won't know what this is. It'll read gallery, but it'll say image, image. That's all they'll know. They won't know what's on it. It'll read contact us, and it'll say map. It'll read this, and then it'll read this. And that's all anybody who is blind is going to be able to see about that website, about this page. The same way the search engines. Search engines are blind. To the search engines, there's nothing on this page at all. So that's something we can point out to people. They need content. They need not only more words, but they also need words behind the images that they have. Now, lack of images, original images. We go back to this one. Not sure what that has to do with plumbing. Likewise, okay, it's a pintail duck. Got it. So it's a hunting website. I don't know. Doesn't really have anything to do with plumbing, does it? So right back here, the lack of images or original images, we should say really quality images that fit with the context of the site, right? We already talked a little bit about alt text. Simple way to tell. But you hover over it. If there's alt text, it'll come up. As an example, yeah, I don't have alt text on this one. There I go talking about alt text, and I don't have alt text on my pictures. But anyway, we'll be getting them in there. Clutter. A lot of websites, and you've seen websites, you go in there, you look at them, they're all just all cluttered. You can't really tell what's there. There's stuff everywhere, and you can't tell, you can't navigate your way around, which leads us to poor navigation. Website that doesn't have very navigation that's very good, like this one right here. This is their navigation. Okay, it's not poor navigation, it's good navigation. There's just really nothing on the site. This one you can't really tell if there's hidden SEO. This is something that to find out we would have to go in. What you find with these are websites, especially if there's a lot of clutter, websites that have been around for 10 or more years may have some hidden black hat, which is bad SEO. There were a lot of tricks and gimmicks that used to be used in trying to get websites to rank. And if you have someone that says, well, I don't know, years ago my website was doing great, and then all of a sudden it just did terrible. That's a sign that there may be some hidden SEO, black hat SEO, that has really just drugged their website down and put them into Google's black hole. Lacking clear contact info and CTA. CTA is a call to action. Something like, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, we say, if you prefer, send us a message using the form below or email admin, blah, blah, blah. We got calls to action right here, right? That's a call to action. Every website, every page on that website should have a call to action and a clear way to contact the business. Not optimized for local search. Obviously, if a website doesn't have very much content on it, it's not going to be optimized. They're not going to be found. But as we mentioned in the case of this one, local search is powered largely by the footer or the header having their address in it. If that address is not there, Google cannot tell it's there. Even if, and this is a website that was built using one of the Google tools, okay? They built it using a Google tool, probably on Google Business, and even Google Business, as we can see, where is it right here? Doesn't know where they are because they did not put it in there, okay? No security certificate. That's easy to see. You come up here and you look at this. This one does, see the little lock right here? This one does have a security certificate. The way that is showing up, if you don't see that, or if you just see the web address, if it says HTTPS:// if it's got that S, it's secure. So that website is secure. Not well connected. Links. If a website doesn't have very many links. Now this one has, you can see, almost no links to anywhere. Their gallery's on the same page. Oh, that's pretty bad. Contact. Everything's just a one-page website. No links anywhere else. Even though this website was built using Google, guess what? Google views it as a useless website. So, these are some of the things. Now, what can you do to have a healthy website? Well, this is where we get into the inbound marketing, attraction marketing, different things that you may want to learn about. Basically, the biggest thing you can do is add plenty of words and links. These are all links to other places on the web. When you put plenty of words on the page, people are able to find you. Okay? That's all I got. I hope it was helpful. Get out there and have a great day selling.